What's up, YouTube? Generic YouTuber right here. How's everybody doing? No, for real though. Hi guys, how are you? How's everybody? It's us, the NoSkill Entertainment, the NoSkill Boys, the NoSkill Podcast. Back again, at it again, once again, and once again, here we are at the campsite, here to hang out and have a little bit of a chat with you guys. How's everybody doing? How's your mothers? I hope they are doing well. I am your host, DJ. As per usual, we'll start over here to my right, your left. Dravo.
What's up, guys? Great being here. I'm just an extra cast member today.
Sadly, the topic that we're going to talk about, he has some say, but not a lot to say, because he's the youngest out of all of us. And that's a little bit of foreshadowing. Now we're going to swiftly... Willem Dafoe, the Green Goblin. Mikey, how you doing?
Never been called Willem
Spider-Man.
Dafoe. I've gotten Danny Trejo before, but I've never gotten Willem Dafoe.
It's
Well,
right,
Dafoe was the
Spider-Man.
Green
Weed
Goblin.
has been legalized.
But if you see him in real life, Danny Trejo can match.
Fuck off. Other than this exact moment, I'm doing okay. I'm a little congested, but I hope I'm able to come through and have a fun conversation with you guys, because this is going to be an interesting topic. Interesting.
You sound a lot better. You sound a lot better than you did yesterday when you had to keep taking off your headset. We were doing a tavern talk, which you should go check out, by the way. Where he had to take off his headset about once every 5 seconds to wipe his eyes, because he has the sinuses. It makes your eyes water. And then he just left the instance, but Darth mauled by bears. Frasier.
I just saw the notice as you were said. He just let's go.
We can wait for him to get back, anyways. So we'll get his part of the intro when he chooses to make an appearance again, because Darth Maul had to go take on the rebellion. That's what he does. But so today,
So glad he
hey,
didn't
that was
say that.
quick. Oh, what I triggered him?
Yeah, me too.
How was the rebellion?
It's not Darth Maul.
Isn't he part of the Empire?
All right, I swear to God,
Yeah,
that was
that's-
not intentional at all. I'm so sorry.
Trust me, I
It
ad-libbed and I rolled with it.
It disconnected right as Mikey finished talking.
All right, so now we can do the proper intro again. Thank you for bearing with us. We are absolutely professional. Thanks.
They are. I'm not.
Darth
I'm
Maul.
just here.
Preem Frazier, say hi to the folks.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
All right,
If
now
I,
before we
shit
have
doesn't
any
shit the bed.
before we have any other people wanting to be Harry Potter characters and start apparating out of the campsite, today's topic,
Ooh, spooky.
we're gonna talk about we're gonna relive and talk about some of our drinking stories, because drinking is fun. But I'm going to preface this with this disclaimer: we are all of legal age to partake in consuming alcohol. We at NoSkill Entertainment stand by, obey the law, and be 21. Don't do it when you're younger. Okay? Trust me, alcohol is fun, but being safe is even funner, because you don't want to, spend time in honestly go to jail and get anybody in trouble for, selling alcohol to you or giving it to you. So don't be that guy, okay? You mind your manners. Say please and thank you, and wipe your ass when you're done using the bathroom. Anyway, I just dropped my cell phone in my chair. I heard that. Shit, that's gonna be fun. But so drinking, we've all done it from pre-gaming at concerts, honestly, going camping, sitting by the campfire with the fellas, whether you had like a party or a house party, or you've been to a house party, or you've just seen somebody else
Spanish
being
club.
belligerently stupid. Huh? or you just seen somebody else being belligerently stupid, and it's fun to watch because we know we've all seen some of those videos of like that one drunk dude that for some reason, no matter how much alcohol he's consumed and he's standing, he's swaying left and right, but he just cannot fall over. That's me. I can't fall over when I'm hammered, but for some reason I trip over my own goddamn shoelaces when I'm sober. Then again, I also have clodhoppers for feet. Howdly doodly. Gotta love it. So, we'll kick this off like this. We've all been to a few concerts, especially you. You've been going to a shit ton recently, and I'm proud of you. Do you guys partake in pre-gaming at concerts?
All the time.
Okay.
Yes.
Just had to make sure.
It is cheaper than doing it at the actual show.
Yeah, $14 for a Bud Light. Suck my ass.
Dude, I saw
do it
something. Some concert was going to charge like $92 for fucking beers while their concert was going, like their festival or something was going.
What?
I'm pretty sure
I cannot
that's
remember.
illegal.
Yeah, I was looking at it going like that's got to be that. There's got to be something like consumer report or some shit saying no, you can't do that.
Like, bro, this is an alcohol
said,
sale. This is extortion.
That is like beyond
Yeah, it was
a
something
scam,
about. Oh no, you know
bro.
what? It was something about the World Cup that's gonna be happening. Like a bar is gonna try to charge like $92 a beer.
Maybe 92 cents, but
Yeah,
if you
that
want
makes
$92
sense.
for a beer,
I
like,
might have
dude,
read the
I'd
thing wrong
rather
because
just
it might have been in the euros, so they might have like typed in the wrong thing when they were putting it into English. Or
$92
English,
for a
bastardized
fucking beer.
English.
They speak English.
I'd rather just catch a buzz. I'd
That's
rather
why I
catch a
said
buzz
the
drinking
American
copious amounts of NyQuil.
Yeah, it works.
Currently doing that.
Yeah, my G.
Yeah.
Okay, so then hit me with something. So like, let's go with your first time pre-gaming at a concert. Where are you at? What band are you seeing? What's your drink of choice?
This was
We'll start with you
actually
at
the
the
first
end.
concert you guys took me to. The Born of
Wait,
Osiris.
I was driving. I didn't pregame.
Yeah. Yeah, you were driving, then Thomas drove us back and nearly decided to try to cause an accident because he couldn't merge.
Don't drink and drive.
But yeah,
You were just incriminating the
Yeah.
fuck out of us.
Well, no,
he
so here's
wasn't
the thing.
drinking.
We drank before.
He just can't drive.
Oh, okay.
He said,
we got-
"I'm going to cause an
safely.
accident," gave the finger, and then cut off two other drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know that Mando's driving
Yeah.
abilities are questionable at best.
Dude. So we got plenty of stories on that one.
No, we're not doing that. I got to see him tomorrow.
I know.
See, now I'm just picturing. Did you just fucking bark? Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
if you could
God.
get that set up as his horn, he'd be nonstop on his horn with that, just driving like a dickhead. You know, you get those
He needs that as a custom
programmable,
horn sound.
horns in your car. Yeah.
Did you just fucking bark?
This motherfucker stopped at a yellow light. Did you just fucking bark? The guy that he's honking at's just gonna be like, the fuck is he talking about? I don't have a dog.
Did I bark? What?
Did I?
I'd be so
What
confused,
just
especially when
happened
it's
in the
like
last 10
10:30 at night.
seconds?
Oh man.
Like, what just happened in the last 10 seconds? All right, so back to the
shit.
story. Sit your ass down.
No.
Put your ass on
All
the
right, so
camera.
back to the story. Where are we at? What are we drinking? Who are we seeing? What is happening?
Let's see. I think that one was because we were leaving from Ian's house. It was most likely like Jack
got the set
Daniels.
list
Like, I
if you want
remember
me
we had with what? Oh no, not the set list,
Oh.
but the what we were drinking before before we went to the concert. By the way, this concert was about an hour and a half away.
Yeah, it was Jack Daniels.
Yeah, because knowing Ian, it was either Jack or rum.
Yep.
But yeah, we killed a good portion of a bottle before going. Thankfully, me, him, and God, who else was with us that night? It was
Ian,
you,
Thomas, myself, and I think we had somebody else. I think it was John.
me. Yeah, I think it was him, but I know, like, because I know you and Thomas ended up driving, so you guys didn't drink.
Yeah.
So we killed, I
Yeah.
think, what is it, like a half a bottle of that shit between the three
pretty
of us.
close.
Mainly two of us.
John
And
has a
yeah,
heart
and then that was
condition.
the first.
He's not supposed to be slamming whiskey.
Yeah. But this was the very first metal show I went to, by the way, too. So this is like, I'm already a little bit loaded, and then immediately I just get freaking, like, I watch our buddy Ian get speared and causes a pit, and I get thrown into the pit immediately after because I was right next to him.
We didn't put you right into it. We got there and Bad Omens was opening, and we all get them a beer, and we're like, hey, take 10 big steps back, and they're like, we got good spots. We don't want to move. And Bad Omens gets up on stage. Everybody, side to side, split the fucking building. And I'm like, oh, now you're backing up.
Very, yeah, I was not ready for that. Did not know what to expect from that.
Oh, dude. That was like a 300-person wall of death.
That concert made me fall in love with, like, metal and the metal shows and all the festivals and everything like that. Oh.
See, the one thing that I love, especially when it comes to pre-gaming at concerts, is like you will meet some of the friendliest people of all time. Because I know, especially as metalheads, we all catch like bad raps of just like, oh, they're just a bunch of like Satan worshiping degenerates. They need to bathe in Christian water and drink bleach.
Oh, they're always so violent. Look how they hurt each other in that mosh pit.
It's euphoric,
I'm not realizing there's a ton of etiquette on that shit.
Oh yeah,
rules.
But dialing back, because we can go on we can have another tangent about mosh pits and rock shows, which we probably will in the future. So look forward to that. But just when it comes to like pre-gaming, drinking, and all that fun shit, if you guys don't mind me having the floor for a second, I want to say my first time I pre-gamed at a concert. I was 22, and it was at a Lamb of God concert. For those who don't know, Lamb of God is my favorite band of all fucking time. I wanted to get my friends and I. We wanted to get there early. Like I paid, I shelled out extra money for the VIP parking, so that way we can chill and hang out. I also wanted to get there early because anybody that's been to a rock show knows parking is absolutely miserable. So we get there early. And next thing I know, my buddy, I'm starting to walk towards the door, like towards the entrance where everybody's lining up to go get their tickets checked. And my buddy goes, "Where the fuck are you going?" Concert. Over there. That place where the bands are playing. No, dude, we're pre-gaming a little bit. What's pre-game? Haven't you been to a rock show before? Yeah. And you don't pre-game at them? Tell. Stupid. So he pops his trunk and then he pulls out this big ass. You know, everybody knows those big ass styrofoam chests, ice chests that you get for like $3 at Walmart.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And he flips the top.
Yeah.
He flips the top, and this thing is filled with every single piss beer on the fucking planet. I'm talking there was Natty Ice, Natty Light, Bud Light, Budweiser, Michelob Ultra, Coors Light, Coors Banquet, and a couple of Mad Dogs because he was feeling fancy.
All right.
What year
Like
is
you
it?
said.
Who's drinking Mad Dogs?
Those still exist?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Mad Dog 2020 for when you really just don't give a fuck about your internal organs. And you just like, fuck it, we're throwing some WD-40 down there. But I'm looking at this. I'm 22. I've consumed alcohol at this point. I'm a legal fucking adult. But laying before me is just this chest of alcoholic greatness. And again, I'm 22. I'm still stupid. And I'm like, you know what? Let's get fucking pissed drunk out of our fucking gourds, bro. Let's fucking do it. Fucking live a good. And I just, by the way, I'd like to point out, there's only 2 of us. There's only 2 of us. Now, here's where I say, metalheads are some of the nicest people ever. I'm already on like a good solid buzz. Next thing we know, this car parks next to us, and like 5 people get out of it. They set up this gazebo thing, have a portable grill with the I forgot what those little gas canisters are called. Something rather. I forgot what they're called.
The little propane tanks,
Yeah,
the Coleman stoves.
yeah, and they start grilling. One guy just casually approaches us. Again, I have a solid buzz, but at the same time, you're a stranger to me. I don't know who you are. This can is half full. Everybody remember that meme where the guy got hit in the head with a twisted tea? I was about to do that.
Oh, I thought you were
So
going to do that.
I was like,
I don't know you. That's my purse.
I'm not Bobby fucking Hill, dude. I'm a grown man. I hit people with cans.
He's also 7 feet tall.
Which would have made it
Facts.
even funnier.
Fuck no. But so I had this can palmed, and then this dude just walks up to my buddy, and he just goes, "Hey, so we noticed one thing. You guys have alcohol, but no food. We have food, but no alcohol. What do you say?" And I'm like, "Are we bartering right now? This is sick." Next thing you know, they pull their car closer to us, and we actually just start hanging out with these random strangers. I'm pretty sure we hung out with them for about an hour and a half before I finally said, "Wait, we didn't even get your guys' names." Like, that's how chill some metalheads are. It's like, for 90 minutes, I didn't know their fucking names, and they were some of the coolest people ever. I hope they're doing well. That's why I lived in Arizona. Next thing you know, some dude comes around and he busts out the cornhole. I suck at cornhole. I found out. How is it people are so good at cornhole? I can't. My depth perception is
How are you
must
so
be
bad
fucked.
at
I can't play.
cornhole?
I don't know. It's just throwing a fucking bag. Help.
Oh, when you come by, I got 2 custom boards we could practice.
Okay. Like custom boards?
Yeah.
You have like
made
4 of the horde
from
symbols on them?
scratch. No,
Oh, you made
my
them?
dad did the painting. My uncle built them, and my dad did the painting. So one's sword art online, and the other one's gun gale online. Full art.
Ooh.
Damn, all right.
Yeah, I'm that weeb.
Mhm. Is it Sinon?
No, it's the logos.
Oh, okay.
All right. So now
Anyways,
let me pan over to you. I know in other podcasts you've talked about times that that you've been drinking and shit has gone down, but because that wasn't the subject or topic, you didn't exactly get to give us details. Is there anything that you can recall that stands out to you when it comes to drinking stories? Whether you've seen it, experienced it, saw a video once about it.
No, actually. So sorry to say that
No.
all I have is what has already been said in the podcast.
You motherfucker.
Hey, I was a weed kid, okay? I smoked weed, not drink.
Can't even like talk about when you and Lightning, rest in peace, well, you guys got hammered and played Halo for like fucking 6 hours straight.
Oh no, that wasn't hammered. That was me on acid.
God damn it.
By the way, that was fun, even
Yes,
though they did not enjoy it as much as I did.
no shit.
That was great. Great acid trip. My first time. That was fun.
Okay, Joe Rogan.
I'm taking ivermectin. You take a horse dewormer, okay? We're not here to roast Joe Rogan. He does it well enough himself. I can't exactly speak because I've never done it. I just consumed at the time. I consumed copious amounts of alcohol, and I took any and every opportunity to do so. Because it was also great, especially going to bars. Even though I know the point of bars to drink alcohol and have a good time, but for some reason with me, even at a young age, I always thought to myself, I want to drink enough to feel good, but I still want to be able to get home and recall the next day how I got home. Because there's been several times where like my friends will call me first thing in the morning the next day, and they're like, dude, did you like walk me home last night? No, I left before you. Oh, because I got home and I don't remember leaving the bar. What? Yeah, next thing I know is I remember walking outside to get some fresh air, and then Bob's your uncle, I'm home. You don't know who took you home? I don't know if anybody took me home. My front door was wide open, and I'm missing $5. Oh, somebody escorted you, and they took a fee.
That's
Be glad that's all
good.
they took. $5, shit, I'll pay that. Yeah, walk my ass home
Seriously,
next
that's
time.
cheaper than an Uber.
Right.
Cheaper than Uber, and you had to deal personally with some dude who was just hammered out of his mind, let alone potentially passed out. And this friend of mine, he's not like a small. He's not a small dude. Well, I mean, like height wise, he's 5'7", but he's also 302 pounds.
My word.
What the fuck? That's
So
Dude, I
stupid.
struggled
either
trying to
Mr.
get
Olympic,
Mikey and Ian, not Mikey, sorry, Thomas and Ian into their house one night.
Let's say I'm usually not that
I can-
bad.
No, I've never actually had to carry you in.
And Ian's not that difficult. What you do is you get Cheez-Its and you leave a trail and guide him where he needs to go.
That was the problem. I
Ooh,
tried
piece of
that,
candy.
but he was so drunk he couldn't even crawl.
And if you need to get Kaylee, you get Taco Bell, not Taco Bell,
Don't-
Jack in the Box tacos.
Don't even
and
start me on
cigarettes.
Kaylee, dude. I was thinking of like some of the Kaylee stories too. Her bringing a bottle.
One of our
her
friends,
bringing
she
an
likes
open
the
bottle.
booze. Ugh.
She brought an open handle into the car and wanted to drink it in the passenger seat while we were driving.
Highly
and I
illegal,
don't know
by
if
the
we-
way.
Yeah, super
I will-
illegal. Do not do that. Even if you get pulled over and you're not, if you're the one drinking but you're not in the driver's seat, the driver's still catching a DUI. Do not do it.
I can actually
We went off
say
on her on that one.
some states have actually overturned that. Like the state that I live in, they made the rule of we don't care if there's open containers in the car as long as they don't belong to the driver. So I could have a handle of Fireball. Not that I would ever have a handle of Fireball.
And you know that's what she had.
That's a
actually
weird
what she
But,
had.
choice.
It was the first thing that my mind took because that's the most basic white girl thing ever. No disrespect, but
Mhm, yeah, sure.
Preach.
but so I could have a handle. I could have a handle of anything chilling in my lap as long as it belongs to me. And if they still suspect the driver might be under the influence, and he just handed it to me, they do reserve the right to give you a breathalyzer right then and there, which you have to do. So that's the give and take of we'll give you more freedom, but now we're gonna take your ass out of the car and stuff a breathalyzer down your trachea.
Do you know
But
what? I would take
9
that
times out of
Jill,
10,
over
like-
potentially catching a DUI for someone
Oh,
else's.
yeah.
Like
fuck
we-
up. Hi, Amtrak.
Yeah, we were pre-gaming for my buddy's birthday, and by we I mean they, because I'm already gonna go to the bar. The fucking beers are decently priced, but he's just like, oh yeah, we got a pregame for this. It's 6, my guy. The sun is still up. If
So?
you pregame now,
It's
if
5
you
o'clock
pregame now
somewhere.
as small as he is, your ass is gonna be done before we even leave the house.
From what I heard, there's
He
nothing
didn't-
small about that man.
Oh no, this is a different guy. This is for my buddy's
Okay,
dirty
I was
30.
about
This
to
is
say.
recent. Yeah, this is for my buddy's dirty 30. Recently, and so he starts his pre-gaming, and I don't think this dude understands alcohol percentages or how some alcohols work. Like, it's not gonna kick your ass now. it's gonna wait. It's gonna sleep inside your stomach, and then you're gonna put something down there, and it's gonna awaken a kaiju demon that's gonna destroy your insides.
Godzilla.
It's worse when they're snaky too. When they just sneak up on
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you don't feel it, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in this case,
Hey,
he was pre-gaming. In this case, he was pre-gaming with shots of Jaeger, which I fucking hate Jaeger.
Oh no.
Ugh, I can't stand licorice flavored anything.
I don't
can't.
mind it.
If you
It's not
can,
bad.
you are. I was about to say if you can, you're a
couldn't
better man than
handle
me.
it. Yeah,
But
couldn't
I can't.
handle it.
Me and
But so
Mando
that was
started
the
with
sleeper.
Jaeger.
Oh jeez. Yeah, so that was his sleeper cell. Like that was his sleeper cell. It was sitting in his stomach. He was perfect. Bye.
Bye.
And he was perfectly fine. He'll be back. He'll be back. But we get to the bar, and the first thing he orders, I want to say it's about 9:30 now, and he takes a shot of tequila. And that shot of tequila decided, hey, I'm the remix to Ignition. He's like, I'm the remix to Ignition. You done fucked up. You shitting. And he basically spent the next hour and a half of his own birthday in the bathroom doing a mixture of vomiting and shitting his brains out.
Man.
Why?
Yeah, mixed
I don't know
drinks
what
is
makes
not the
people
best
think, like-
idea. And mixing it with Jaeger, it's like putting a bomb in your stomach and just waiting for it to ignite.
I guess if you're weak.
Made by Acme. And
Shut up.
again, so some people can't handle it because
Jaeger.
Jaeger!
Jaeger. America.
Because I'm a firm believer of you don't mix your darks with your clears. Liquor before beer,
Sir,
you're in the
get
clear.
your ass
Beer
down.
before liquor, you never been
Let's
sicker.
Sorry. I had some fun with it.
Oh, what happened now?
He was just
Don't worry about it.
dancing in the back.
Don't worry about it. You'll see you later.
Oh, Christ
I did it for the. Hopefully, I don't DC again. Sorry about that, guys.
He's going to.
Probably.
So as I was saying, this is just me personally. You can call me a bitch. You can call me bitch made and pussy in the comment section all you want. That's fine. I don't care. But I'm a firm believer in you don't make darks with. Thank you. It means a lot coming from.
That immediate turn and glare, like that was a death glare.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in don't mix darks with clears. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, you've never been sicker, because that is exactly what has happened to me. And so I don't do it anymore. Then I have guys that are just like, all right, get me a shot of whiskey, shot of vodka, shot of Jameson, shot of tequila. This is starting to sound like a Stone Cold Steve Austin order. I had a beer. I had another beer. And then he just shoots them all back, and he's like, oh, all right, let's play some pool. I'm like, where did it go? Do you have a portal to somewhere else in your stomach? Where did it go? An hour later, he's still just like, I'll take a whiskey and a beer. Where is it going?
The iron stomach.
Where is he putting it?
Jesus.
I had a stomachache just looking at him taking the shots. And then he's just like, you want a shot? I'm sitting here holding a fucking Coors Banquet, and I'm like, no. I don't think we can be friends anymore. I'm looking like a bitch when I stand next to you, bro. Well, come on, dude, just take a shot. I don't want to. This Coors Banquet's about to destroy me. And that's the thing is, I'm
How are
not
you
a
so
lightweight either,
big
but
and such a lightweight.
oh no, I'm not a lightweight when it comes to beer. Like I could drink all the beer in the world. It's as soon as I throw anything else down, that's when shit goes south with me. That's why I try to just stick with beer. Every now and again, I'll throw in a green tea shot.
Mikey, I don't think you'd be able to survive AX with us. I don't think you'd be able to survive AX with us if we got Saki Anime Crew involved too.
Yeah, we
Think
kind
about
of we liqueur it up.
Yeah. 2 weekends a year,
I
full send.
Actually, one of the guys was taking shots of Patron out of a super soaker. You know how the bottle spins in the top? He put the Patron bottle on there, so it just.
Yeah.
That's
I want to see
fucking
DJ
dope,
do
though.
that. I want to see that.
I would too.
2 hours
I
later,
would too.
shirts off, trip pants, and now shorts. Let's fucking go!
Start chasing people.
Sack out of the way! Let's go to some panels. Ah, damn.
I heard there was a petting zoo around here somewhere.
Yo, they
Mikey's
got
showing up to
goats.
Mikey showing up. Hey, I heard there was a fighting tournament over here. Still sweating tequila out.
Oh, no, that was a different. Yeah, I showed up to a gaming tournament hammered, bro. I smelled like Jack Daniels from like 10 feet away. I got third place.
Third place.
I eliminated like fucking 9 people.
While he had a bottle, a little mixed drink bottle too, that you were still drinking out of.
Yeah, I had a 22 of Jack and Coke that Alex, the one you guys met, made for me, and I was sauced, man. I was hella drunk. I was talking shit. I was hugging people instead of shaking hands at the end of the game.
Good game, bro. I love you. I was the announcer.
game.
Get off me. Oh, yeah, good game.
I walked in at the end of that. I just saw it. I'm like, holy crap, he is sauced. I didn't see the
I had a good
because
time.
I was sleeping off my shit.
I had a good time. My opponents had a good time. The only guy that didn't was the one that rage quit because tournament rules 2 loss elimination. He took that first L, unplugged his shit, rolled it up, threw it in his bag. I shit you not. This was a large African American man. He bowed, 2-handed bow, and then left. He didn't say a word to anybody. I was very confused. I didn't know what was happening.
It's like, is that a sign of death? Is he gonna kill me when I leave here?
He
You
just placed
just
a curse or
challenge me to
something?
combat in the parking lot.
Did you say you want a 1v1 on Rust? Let's go. But no, that's actually some true shit. For some reason, like,
Oh yeah.
especially as gamers, when sometimes we get sauced, we get better. That prime example when we were playing the other night. We were playing some Call of Duty. I was just having some Trulies. Yes, I drink Trulies. Suck my ass. But beforehand, especially using only a sniper, I'm only to put down like 10 bodies. But then as soon as I started just like drinking and letting loose and having fun, I top lobbied with like 36 kills using nothing but a sniper. I think one of those kills might have been me punching somebody in the fucking schnoz and then him dying immediately. But I'm like, am I playing together when I'm playing better when I'm hammered? This is a blessing and a curse.
No,
'Cause
that's
I want to
same-
play
same-
better, but at the
same
same
to me.
time, if I keep drinking like this just to play better, my kidneys will dissolve.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
want to have renal failure before I'm 40.
Kind of reminds me of this is not a drinking story, but it reminds me like you were there with me, where me and my buddy, we'll just call him like C. Me and him both came to my house. We had a joint, or we had a couple joints already pre-rolled. He got it, not me. He got it from someone. We decided to smoke it, and I did not know. He did not tell me that it was laced with Adderall. And
Oh my god, I
Shit
remember
Shit you
this.
need to know ahead of time. I'm sorry. No, that's not okay.
I did not know.
That is not fucking
So
okay.
two joints in, and I was high, but yet focused as all fuck. I was hyped as shit. He was in a party with me. I was playing MW2. I was dropping nukes on high rise with a sniper. And by the end of it, I'm like, kick me in the dick. I won't feel it. My bud kicks me like 3 times, hard as shit in the nuts, and I didn't feel it. But like an hour and a half later, I was on my knees. I was on the floor nearly
the
crying.
Yeah, the slow, casual decline of the high was wearing up. But before it was funny because I wasn't hearing words from him. His mic was completely muted, or he was just completely silent. And then every now and again, we would check in on him, like, Brandon, you good? And we would just hear, they're coming at me. And then the feed just continues to roll. And we're like, yeah, he's good. We'll be over here. Hi, how's everybody doing? How's your mama?
He'll be
And
all right.
then after the whole kick me in the nuts thing, I'm like, that's not going to be good. Because you asked him on like 3 or 4 separate occasions. And again, around an hour and a half to 2 hours, it starts tapering. And Brandon's just like, okay, I think it's starting to wear off now. I think I'm starting to become normal again. 5 minutes later, you just hear, ow, ow, ow. Holy fuck! Then we just hear him put his mic down, down at his desk, and we hear him on the floor just, what happened?
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, when you put the headset back on, sir, boy, do I have a story for you. Wait till I tell you what you did. So again, especially, well, this is where I'm gonna take a second here to say, if weed is legal where you live, please make sure you know what is in it before you start partaking in it. Because if it were any other substance, this could have gone totally different. I don't want to think about the worst possibility.
I do have the reason why I kind of went like a little off when I heard that was because we had an incident like that over by where I live with a group of people that I know. And again, this is, do not take anything you do not trust from anyone, even if whatever they say, assume they're lying. I'm sorry, but especially if you meet them on the street. But so a guy showed up to a place that I hang out at. He wasn't doing this at the actual like in the business, but it was like over by like one of the little hangout areas. So if you wanted to go outside and smoke and whatnot, so it's like, city property, whatever. He shows up with a box of cookies, and he tells everyone they're pot cookies. Okay, some people know him, and they're like, okay, yeah, he does make this type of stuff, so it might be good. Let's give it a try. He did not tell them that he laced it with hallucinogenic shrooms.
Oh.
This
Oh.
motherfucker put
It
mescaline
said-
in cookies?
What the fuck?
Yes. Again, I'm learning this. I learned this secondhand, but because I showed up after when 2 different ambulances rolled up to pick up 2 people that were having manic attacks, just panicking.
Oh my god.
Because they were not expecting that. So when I say audience, everybody, just do not accept anything that if you do not 100% trust that person that what they are giving you, do not take it for your own goddamn safety. Please do not fucking do it. But
please be safe about everything. When it comes to
Yes.
recreational drugs or alcohol, like one of the golden rules when it comes to bars or any place where liquor is consumed, especially to you ladies out there, never leave your drink alone. And if you do have to leave your drink, leave with somebody that you trust fully. And if you suspect that something might have been happened to the drink, don't play the odds of maybe nothing. Do the safe thing, throw it away, get another one. I'm sorry you had to spend more money, but I'd rather that over the alternative. So please be safe with whatever you're doing.
Yeah, because it's like I've had shrooms before. I'll admit it. And the person that gave it to us was very chill about it. He was like, "Hey, we're gonna start you off with a microdose. We're gonna give you a small amount to see how you feel." They were trying to take care of me, not this dickhead who sent 2 people to the fucking hospital because I don't know if he thought it was funny, but basically the cops started looking for this dude because of this shit. Like the cops actually rolled through the area, actually asked people about it because apparently we were not the only group of people that got dosed. I mean, not me, but the people I was with, they weren't the only group.
I thought this was
People
going to
are
be a
crazy.
lighthearted episode. I showed up.
That's why I'm gonna take a stand out and I'm gonna bring it back. Because again, ultimately at the end of the day, because ultimately at the end of the day, we don't condone the use of drugs, but it's one of those. Hey, if you're a full grown adult and you can make your own decisions. If it's something you choose to do, all we can do is advise you that you be safe about it. Now we're gonna bring it back. Okay. Granted, still talking about alcohol, but I have a fun, quirky little. Well, it's not exactly quirky. It's fucking hilarious. One of my favorite things, especially at the bar that I used to work at. I used to work at a gentleman's club, and I have more stories about this gentleman's club, but I'm going to save a lot of them for when we do another tavern talk, or if we do a full-fledged podcast about work stories. But I'll delve into this one. One of my favorite / hated things you can find at any bar or establishment is a jukebox. I hate jukeboxes so much for one reason and one reason only. Some of the songs that people play, I get it, they're ballads. Like Don't Stop Believing. It's a ballad. It's a great song. It's going to be remembered for years and years and years to come. Hell, my great-great-grandchildren are probably going to know that damn song well after Journey's gone. But when I have to hear it 17 times in one night, it gets a little annoying. But in this case, I had this bachelor party come in, and they had a cool little gimmick. This bachelor party comes in. His buddies that are going to be his groomsmen or ushers, whatever the fuck they're called, they're all dressed up as prison guards, and then the groom-to-be is wearing a prison jumpsuit, and they actually made, apparently one of them is a welder, an actual ball and chain that they had tied to his ankle, like actually latched. And the ball was, I want to say, 5 pounds, so it wasn't too, he has to drag like he's Igor, but it's not going to, ruin somebody's pavement. Very thoughtful. They decided that they wanted to just use the jukebox, and this is a gentleman's club. Okay, keep that part in mind. They go to the jukebox. They play "Friends in Low Places." Now I'm a metalhead. I know of the song, but by no means do I know the song by heart. But I would be able to identify it if I heard it, but I don't know the words. Until this night. You have not lived until when you get to the chorus of "I got friends in low places." Everybody stops dead in their tracks. I'm talking the people at the bar, people playing pool, people playing the big buck hunter, people playing darts, and the people at the stage, the girls on stage, all stand up, turn towards the jukebox, and they're just like, "In low places." And I'm like,
Hell yeah, Batman.
what the fuck is happening here? One of my regular customers, his name is Ned. He just comes up to me, puts his arm around me. He's like, "Come on, DJ, sing with me." And the whiskey drowns in the blues away. For the 3.5 minutes that song is playing, people are arm in arm. Again, all the girls at this point, they've come out from the background. They're all standing on the stage. They're holding hands, and they're just like sitting there rocking side to side. Everybody's singing this damn song, even the bartender. And I'm like, "Steve, what the fuck is going on? DJ, shut the fuck up and sing." "I don't know it." "You better start learning." Okay. This proceeded to go on because they did that one, and then they did Sweet Caroline.
Oh,
Sweet Caroline, and then
All
everybody
right,
takes the
all
time
right.
to do the bum bum bum. That one I actually knew. I was actually able to
That's how you
partake in
find
that
white
one.
people everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry. Inside
the guy-
the
the
country
guy that-
road.
The guy that played it was that's fuck.
Everybody
Like,
knows
dude.
country roads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found a hardstyle version of Country Roads. It's in my playlist.
Oh, send that to me. I want to hear it.
I fucking love it. But yeah, so that's just one of the many stories of working at this gentleman's club. It's like everybody gets a little sauced or a lot of sauce, but as soon as that one song comes on that everybody should know, unless your name is DJ, and it just makes everybody stop what they're doing. It's like, okay, nope, it's time. It's time to serenade. Let's fucking go. So you guys go to bars.
actually,
I
I want to interject here real fast.
Have you guys seen?
Bars.
I want to interject here real fast. You want to talk about today's sponsor?
I never thought I'd ever get to hear those words. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, the big reveal. We have officially gotten our first partner on the NoSkill channel. Pogs in the comment section. Ugh. I finally get to do the hex thing. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Hi, Internet. It's me, your boy, DJ. I'm so sorry for the interruption, but I really do hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. I just want to take a quick second to let you guys know about our official partnership with W.GG. If you want to get your hands on some good gaming energy supplements, head on over to W.GG and use our code NSE. That's the letters NSE at checkout for 10% off your total order. Thank you for listening and thank you for supporting. Now let's take it back to the boys. And we're back. Thank you very much, Dubby, for hanging out and partnering with us. You guys are beautiful. Now, back to what we were talking about. Alcohol stories, going to bars. I'm assuming you guys go to bars. That kava bar that Mando talks about.
No,
I go
I'm
to
allergic
that.
to kava, and I hate bars.
I hate bars.
What?
I don't mind don't mind the kava bar.
Do you have any place where you can
It's
publicly drink socially?
I have.
yeah, in the park.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. No, shut up.
Come on, if you haven't drank in the park at like 2 a.m. when you were in high school, were you really living?
No, 'cause I didn't
cannot
drink when I was in
confirm
high
nor deny
school.
These allegations.
Dude, you are gonna get us thrown in fucking jail. Oh my god, you are the fucking worst.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
talk
am.
about people lacing shit, drinking in the park, being a fucking nuisance.
At least mine was
I
lighthearted.
outright addressed at the beginning of the podcast. I outright addressed at the beginning of the podcast. Be 21 to drink. This motherfucker half an hour later. Yeah, remember in high school when we weren't 21? God damn it, Frazier. So,
anyways,
from a legal standpoint, any place where you can drink, or that you like to drink socially, publicly, or at least have some people around, bonfire.
Well, kava's not
neighbor's
alcohol
house
only-
to begin with. Good.
there was only like 3 places in the world I like to drink. One of them did not last the pandemic; they went out of business. And the other 2, when I do go, they're old school. It's a pub house and a brewery that my friend who lent me his gaming PC last week, his family owns it. And
Oh, shit.
man, they are some top of the line brewers. I can't go all the time because the stuff they make is fantastic, and it's pretty
That
reasonably
means it's
priced.
strong.
Like it's not. It not even so much. So they have a menu with boards, and they're different colors. So if you want mild, you get the ones in the middle. If you want casual drinking, you get the ones on the left. And then if you want red, which is normally the dangerous stuff, like 8% beers and higher, there's a section for you. So it's not like go get trash kind of establishment. There's something for everybody.
That sounds like a place I would love to visit.
Oh, dude,
I can
it's
just
so
picture
good.
this. They need to label
What's
the
up, Beach?
boards. The easy casual stuff is just like, I want to have a good time. The middle one, oh, this is gonna be fun. The red one, what the fuck just happened? Or what'd we
I
do
drink
last
from
night?
the red section most of the time
course.
because they have a brown ale that's 8.9% ABV, and it is fantastic. The flavors are amazing. It's like this malty caramel, almost kind of smoky flavor. I don't know how the fuck they
Ooh.
make it, but it's one of the
Ooh.
best beers I've ever had.
It is.
Uh,
I've had several from there. They are all their beers are so goddamn good.
That place and the local pub in town are the only places I'll go drink, and I don't go often. I can't handle crowds very well. I don't have a huge filter as a person, so when I drink it gets worse. Huh.
Wait. Not a crowd person. Doesn't want to be in a bar with a crowd of maybe 100 people. Goes to convention where there's easily 10,000 people.
You know why though? There's a difference. People who go to conventions, people who go to festivals, people who go to events want to be happy. People who go to bars don't. They want not to feel anything. And they will cause drama, they will cause fights, they will lose bodily control of all of their fluids. And it happens
That reminds me.
consistently. And you can tell me I'm wrong, but you work there. You know
No, you're not.
Yeah,
No,
he's
you're,
not
you're,
wrong
you're,
at
you're,
all.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, because especially after last night. I think I'm one of the few people that goes to a bar because I just want to have a good time. Like last night when we got the confirmation, as of this recording, we had just gotten the confirmation that we landed our partnership with WGG. You guys just saw their ad read. Please go get some. And I wanted to go there to fucking celebrate. I've been there for half an hour. And so I go outside to have my beer. They took away a part of their patio because apparently they didn't have the proper permits to have that shit there. Didn't know that. So we're in this gated off section. It has a door, but it has a flimsy latch on it. And this dude he's my size. He's just barely bigger than me. Like I'm 6'5", he's 6'6", and he's just slightly wider than me, and he's also a sprightly fucking 24-year-old. Okay,
That's quite large.
Yeah. Now, in D&D terms, he sacrificed intelligence and maxed out strength. You're probably wondering where I'm going with this, and I shall inform you. He saw the gate there, and in his caveman ogre mind, he said, "Gate block path, don't want gate, gate mean." And instead of opening the gate or going around the entire building, he went through it. I mean, he backed up 2 steps and he hit Mach 1 in that 2 steps, and he shoulder checked through the gate.
Okay.
Why are people this? You get it though. I hate seeing shit like that, especially say where 3 of us are at a table. Brandon's walking by and somebody runs into him and he says, "Hey, shit, sorry, my bad," and they want to fight. Like crazy shit like this just happens. There was no reason for that man to
Seriously.
charge. There's no reason to start a fight, but it happens every time.
Like at that bar, it's a bar that all the I live in a very big, it's not big, it's actually a very small town, but it's riddled with military. Like I'm talking, you're either military, related to military, or married to military, or you at least know somebody in the fucking military. And a lot of the dudes in this town, they'll go to that bar just because they're not to sound disrespectful, but there's a lot of girls there that are looking to get wifed up tomorrow by Navy guys. And so,
We're good. We're good.
you okay? Okay.
We're good.
But yeah, there's a lot of dudes. There's a lot of girls that go. They're trying to get wifed up tomorrow, and I'll leave it at that because that's the most respectful way I can say it. Love you. But some of these guys, the lengths that they'll go to impress some of these women is unprecedented. There was a new hire there. She wasn't. She had just gotten off. She's sitting outside by one of the fire pits, and it was like that show Next on MTV. One guy would walk out there, say his pickup line. She'd entertain him for a few seconds, and then all of a sudden, I would see him go away. And then another one would come out, say his pickup line. She'd entertain him for a few seconds, and then he'd fuck off. And then a third one, I'm like, where the fuck are y'all coming from? What the hell is this? I walk up, the fourth guy comes out. I catch him in the middle of his fucking pickup line. And he was just like, the pickup line didn't make any sense. He was just like, "Hey, girl, are you a littered water bottle? Because I want to pick you up and put you in my pocket."
What?
What does that mean?
That just sounds fucking creepy.
Your response was my exact response as I was walking by. "I want to pick you up and put you in my pocket." Okay? The fuck you say,
What did he
cuz?
just say? What did he say?
He looks at me because he didn't know that I was listening. And I wasn't trying to listen. I was just trying to walk past him. And I just I shrug it off. I walk towards the door and I'm like, that was the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard. Holy hell. This same dude proceeds to get liquored up to where he gets essentially drunk strength. They have this punching bag machine. We all know the punching bag machine.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
The fight
it is
starter.
it is a grave mistake to put a strength measurer inside a bar full of knuckleheaded dudes in a military town, just for future reference. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This dude, he's liquored up, and he's also angry, and he's angry at me. And he really wants me to know that he's angry at me. So instead of coming up and tapping me on the shoulder and saying, I have a problem with you, let's settle it, he punched the punching bag machine, and then he calls me over and he goes, I got a 687.
Cool.
All right, bud.
Great,
Nice.
cool.
Good
I
for
can
you.
punch harder than you. Oh, God,
Uh.
you are so adorable. Well, go on. You think you can hit harder? Take a shot at the machine. Why would I hit the machine when I could just hit you? And again, I can't take you seriously anymore because you thought I'm so angry at this guy, I want to hit this thing. Now, I wasn't exactly pointing at Mikey, but you know, you guys get it. I
He
wasn't
can
calling you
try
a
if
thing, I
he's only
promise.
hitting 680. I'll take him to the fucking ground.
Yeah, seriously, he's been hit by harder. And just shrugged it off like it's nothing.
He's just like, just yesterday, some dude threw a cinder block at my skull. It bounced. But so that's why I was like, you're wanting to measure your stature in a fight against me by having me punch a machine. And I'm not condoning fighting. I don't want to condone violence. It's just as a big dude, I don't feel the need to really act out on anything unless you are hell bent on wanting to actually fight me. Then I will defend myself, and that should go for everybody. I want everybody to be able to defend themselves safely and feasibly, whatever way that is, but not through a test of strength on a punching machine that's rigged. So I'm not gonna entertain this. I go to walk away. This dude. Now I'd like to point out the shots that he was taking. They served them in plastic shot glasses. Plastic.
Oh, was he taking Skittle bombs?
Depending on what's in it, I think I think it was called a Skittle bomb.
Splash of Red Bull, splash of
$3.
vodka.
Yep.
Mhm. $3. $3 a Skittle Bob.
Yep.
Hmm.
And so as I just go to walk away, I'm like, I'm not gonna deal with this with you. You want me to punch a punching machine? It's easier for me to just punch you. And so I walk away, and he goes, "Hey!" And then he throws the plastic shot cup at the back of my head. I'm like, now I'm angry. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little angry because he actually did something. He threw something at me, and I'm not liquored up. He's liquored up. I'm trying to be as calm about this as I can. And then that's when the bouncer comes up, and he just like deep tissues my fucking traps. He was just like, "Come on, big man. Trust me, I got him. I got him. I got him."
That's fucking great.
The bouncer just also walks up to the kid. He was just like, "You, let's go, stupid." And the kid goes, "I'm not going anywhere." And the bouncer just goes, "What?" Grabs him by the crew neck of his shirt. Kid wasn't expecting it. Goes straight to the floor and gets dragged out by his t-shirt all the way through the front door.
Yes.
And I need the people at home to understand this is from a professional who deals with this shit all the time. It's not an uncommon occurrence.
No,
Act
it's
like
not.
fucking adults. Just because you had 2 ounces of vodka doesn't mean you have no rules anymore. Grow the fuck up.
So that's what I
we
mean
all
when I
grew
tell
up-
people-
We all grew up in the generation of talk shit, get hit.
Fucking
The great words of a
seriously, man.
philosopher who recently put out a TikTok. The more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. And that kid found out, and it was fucking hilarious. But again, this is why I always have to reiterate to people, not just from a security guard's perspective, but as a fellow drinker and a guy that wants to have a good time. Drink responsibly, okay? Have a plan in case you get too hammered. Have a backup plan in case that first plan doesn't work out. And have a third plan because why the fuck not? Plan for an Uber to come pick you up, somebody to take you home, somebody to keep you in check in case you get a little bit loose at the mouth, or you feel like you just want to, I want to start a fight. Because nobody needs to have a bad day. I've seen it hundreds of times when I was working at the Gentleman's Club, where guys were just wanted to have a good night, and then it ended with the cops getting called. Okay, and nobody wants that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants that. If you want to, if you can't trust yourself to, be civilized when you're out having a couple of drinky drinks, just stay home, drink at home. That's what I do now. I drink at home. I go out maybe once or twice a week, and that's usually on Friday and Saturday, and that's just because I'm friends with the bartender. And she gives me free beer. I like it.
It's got fair, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I don't work
Very
at the
fair.
bar, but I always help out. But I don't work at that bar, but I like to help out just because they have possibly the laziest fucking bar back of all time. Like, it was karaoke yesterday, and this dude, he's working. His job as a bar back is to bring glasses and bottles and shit and clean up. And he was singing karaoke.
No.
Does that sound like he's working? Because it's not.
Sounds like more
I
play
wanted to
than
hit him
work.
on his. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy and all that.
Probably thinks he's gonna be the next Carrie Underwood or some shit.
Oh, this dude has self-proclaimed himself as the next winner of what's that one singing show that's not American Idol?
The Voice.
The Voice.
Yes.
Yeah, there. Oh.
Oh god.
All because he went to the voice tryouts once, got past the first panel of judges once, not the ones that you see on TV, because you have to go through a screening process of like I want to say 4 different panels of judges just to make sure that you're serious and good and can memorize a song. He got through the first panel of judges, and the second one's turned him away, and his excuse was the world at that time just wasn't ready for my capability.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's one of them.
Oh.
Lovely.
That's beautiful. He at least thought out an answer. It's a good answer. I go, fucking, I get it, but damn, that's terrible.
It was so fucking annoying. But so before I continue rambling on, because again I can do this all day. Honestly, we can film 3 podcasts and back to back of me just talking about work stories. So I'm gonna pass it on down to whoever the fuck wants to take it. Who wants to have a little bit of drama? And
Wait,
let's
why me?
switch it
Yeah,
up. Now let's not say something that you've done under the influence of alcohol. Something that you've seen, whether it be from a buddy or a random stranger.
So
Like, what's
actually, this is actually this is the real story. I don't care what Mando and Ian say. This is how they got their bouncing jobs, their first bouncing jobs.
It always goes back to
So,
Mando and
like-
Ian.
There is a
They were
pattern.
the most, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it was who we grew up with and who we drank with.
True.
But okay, so one night they had been Mando and Ian had been talking about getting their guard cards. You know, all this stuff you need to be a bouncer at a bar or wherever. And they were talking with the nightclub manager of a restaurant that also unfortunately didn't survive the pandemic. And it got to the point where I was the designated one night. So those two were doing shots with the nightclub manager. And then that was the first night I had my first Jaeger bomb because he was buying it. It was the only drink I had that night. Because we had to you had to get a drink too to get your stamp, but they would let the drivers buy soda.
Yep.
We eventually stayed past closing, so they all close out, and they're shit faced. I'm sober. I'm laughing my ass off at this. They're like, "Oh, so can we get the job?" And I'm like, "Dude, you gotta." I looked at the nightclub manager, and I'm like, "Dude, you gotta put up some tests or something like that. Make it funny." Like, okay, he was like, "Yeah, I got it." All right, everybody outside, we're gonna make them do a physical test right now for their interview. They got to do 20 push-ups while they're shit-faced at 2 a.m. It is fucking cold. Mando gets down, starts doing push-ups, and he's going pretty good. He is pushing through it. He gets to about 11, and I start waving to the rest of like the bouncers and whatnot. And I go 1. I start counting again at 1, 2. He gets back to like 12 before he realizes he's done almost 30. He gets up.
You're
He goes,
that
"You
guy."
guys are assholes." Ian, of course, is like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be maybe able to do 2 before I puke. I'll just go over here to the tree and just wait for the puke to come." Thomas gets up and goes, "So, do I have the job?" "Yeah, go get your guard card. You have a job."
I don't know what it
True
is with these
story.
fucking tests of strength that people just want to do. The same thing happens at the place that I do drink at. Is again a bunch of random Navy dudes because they think it's impressive. They're just like on this dirty ass bar floor. I'm just gonna get down, and start doing push-ups.
I think that goes to the thing of people like especially guys where they have to prove they're the alpha dog even though they're not, and that's why we always get this. That's how we prove we're the alpha dog. We're giving a test of strength.
Strength
Even
will
though,
help you
no
when I
one
just
really
drop
gives
a
a
bow
shit.
on your skull and put you on my shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. Like no one in reality, no one really cares how actually like real like strong you are comparative to like the next person right next to you. If you're like in a strongman competition, oh yeah, everybody cares. Like, but if you're just doing it to show off to prove you're the alpha, no one really cares.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. And again, with this whole punching bag machine, I'll see a line of dudes just sitting like lined up, going. As soon as one's done with his punch, he'll go to the back of the line. There was one guy. He was holding the world record. Well, not the world record, but the record for that machine. And then 5 minutes later, he goes back to it, sees that the numbers changed and it's higher. You just hear this dude go, "Oh hell no!" Pops in a $100 bill. Keep in mind, it's $1 for one punch.
What the fuck? What?
Po-
Okay.
Yeah. Pops in a $100 bill, and he's there for 20 minutes just trying to beat it. And the next thing around, I want to say punch 35. I see the uh-oh. Is that rotator cuff starting to hurt? Your shoulder's starting to pop? Oh, because you're not punching properly, A. But B, your hands are getting tired. Your arms are starting to hurt. Maybe you shouldn't do this. I go up to him, and again, I don't work at this place, but I just calmly say, "Excuse me, bud. Before you actually hurt yourself, you might want to stop." "I can't, dude. I need to have my record." I mean, you don't need to. It's not crucial for life and living. You just want it. "You don't understand what this means to me." A number on a punching machine? It's that deep? Okay. Have at it. 3 punches later, he gets to punch 38, and I hear it. I am just now popping another Bud Light, and I just hear, "Ah!" Yep. He just dislocated his shoulder. I can see it from here. Again, I'm not laughing at your pain, but I did tell you to stop, and you wanting to continue tells me you're stupid. And now I'm going to enjoy what happens next.
Mm-hmm.
Ken with the L dance. All right. Now, Mikey, your turn. Something that you've seen that stands out to you that that was either comical humorous or made you go, "What the fuck happened?"
Oh man, there's a lot of stuff to dig through. I've told the one where the goblin hit me. That was fun. Oh, there's a lizard.
Yep.
There was the peep show we saw in the hotel window. That was interesting as well.
Yep. I remember that one.
Real story.
There was
I just
the
folded
Final
in my
Fantasy
tits.
cast throwing up in the bushes, all dressed in black leather. That was hilarious.
But what?
Yeah,
I never told that story.
That was a great story. I think
No.
we've mentioned a few of it, but we've never told the full story.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
First con, second con because it was the year you went. We're in a very isolated
Yep.
spot. There's no neighbors for this property. The closest building is a morgue, and they ain't gonna fucking complain. So, may have been inappropriate. We're walking around, anime cosplayers everywhere, and the main attendance is the college around here called Chico State. It's got a reputation for being a real party school, and that's mostly who's going there. Whoa!
See, I'm not the only one having
Okay,
technical difficulties.
Anyways, so a lot of these college students are hanging out, and they're just pounding back natty daddies, just straight slamming them back to back to back for hours. So we go to a concert, have some fun, hang out, come back, and as we're rounding the corner, we just see an empty ice chest tipped over on the side. There's empty cans everywhere. One of the cosplayers cosplaying Lightning had her hair held up in a knot. She's just painting the bushes. Tifa's right next to her. Cloud's like holding himself up on a tree, arms crossed. Fucking Aron's just watching this whole thing with his phone out, and there's like 30 of them. And they're all taking turns fucking throwing up in this section of bushes. Completely thrashed. Like fucking Day of the Walking Dead kind of shit. Keep in mind, we were. Oh,
we were across a pond. We were across a pond that had a fountain that was still going at this time, and we could hear him throwing up.
No, I was going to say, we were 17 when we saw this, I think.
Yeah.
And that was a lot to
Yeah, 'cause
take
this
in
was-
because we were not drinking at this time. We weren't doing anything. We're just a bunch of teenagers who are like, fuck, man. These guys went just a little too hard tonight. Just a little.
So but now just picture when you said they're taking turns throwing up into this bush, and I'm just picturing Cloud tapping Tifa on the shoulder, like, "Tag me in, honey, it's my turn." All right.
Well, yeah, what was going on?
Because there was only so much space where you can throw up and no one was going to see it. It was all open path with the exception of this like one section of bushes. So they're just literally taking turns moving somebody out of the way when they're empty, I guess, and just continuing the stream, bro. The groundskeepers were pissed the next day. They're out there with a pressure washer trying to spread it out into the dirt and push it into the lake.
Well, because I understand
They-
the aspect of like, the groundskeepers, they don't want to have to deal with that. So I feel for them, but again, it's also a convention. Shit happens. Just don't do anything to damage the room because your credit card's not going to like that bill the next day.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
No.
We have that one, which is super cringe, and I got a wholesome one if we got time.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, we got time.
So, this guy was part of this story. My
lovely.
cousin, who's she's a handful. Yeah, she's a good bit years younger than me. We grew up together. We had a lot of fun. We respect each other, and it was her quinceañera. It was her big day. I'm not going to be surprised if anybody guessed. The majority of this cast is Mexican. Looks to Frasier.
Hi, I'm the token minority here.
Else on a detail
Because
plays faintly in the background. Deep.
You're
Sorry.
the Tolkien minority here.
J.R. Tolkien minority.
Anyways,
Hi.
Okay.
so it was her big day. We're expecting a lot of people. Very popular individual. Rent a hall, get the dress, get the tables, get the catering, and a lot of stuff happened. There was a lot going on in the world. People couldn't make it to events. There's a lot of crazy shit just going on. And when the time of the party came, not a lot of people showed up. We were prepped for like
Aw.
160 people, maybe like
Especially
30,
Mexicans?
40. Yeah, right? Maybe like,
Yeah.
like 30 or 40 showed up because there was so much stuff happening that not everybody can make it. It was just a really unfortunate circumstance for her special day.
Yeah,
So
Mexicans do. We turn up in droves.
we do, but sometimes life doesn't work out the way you want it to.
Yeah,
so
true.
my family, the day of, sees what's going to happen. They don't want her to feel bad, and they kind of pull me to the side, and they're like, "Hey, she's cool with your friends, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's real good with my friends. We all get along. We all do shit." we're a little older, so we don't always have shit in common. Why? And they're like, just bring your friends. I'm like, are you sure this is kind of not the protocol? And they're like, come on, just do it. Just bring your friends. I'm like, all right, sure. Call Frazier, call Ian, call Mando, call a few other people. So we're older. We're old enough at this time. Night goes. She's kind of bummed. We crack open the bottle of tequila. All of us who can drink, my mom included, just start fucking pounding tequila.
Ripping.
90 proof, old school, white agave tequila. And we're just slamming it. It gets to that part of the night. All the teenagers don't really know what they're doing. Everyone's kind of nervous. So we're like, fuck it. Our buddy Mike is on the DJ. Amazing DJ. Literally, hey Mike, get this shit going. He's like, we going old or we having like these whatever these kids do? And we're like, fuck it, turn it old school. And you just hear music make you lose control, and all this fucking shit, drunk ass cousins, all the aunts, all the uncles, we all just start grabbing all the teenagers and getting them on the dance floor. Bro, that shit was bouncing. We had that hall going until like 2:30 in the fucking morning. And all the adults are just tossed. We had rides home. We were responsible. My dad don't drink. A couple of the other moms were on duty, so we just shuttled in big Suburbans, taking as many Mexicans as we could at one time. Card cut to 4 a.m. It's me, this guy, Mando, Ian, and like 2 other people. My mom, who's still hammered, by the way, she's gone. We clean up the whole hall, mop everything, put all the food away. We did the whole like party for her, and they had a good time. The kids had fun. My cousin had fun. We got to do the big celebration. We had to kind of step in and be the makeshift friends and a family at the last minute because people just couldn't make it. And it was cool, man. We all stayed pretty close after that. Haven't seen her much lately, but you know how life is. You get older, you go to college, you got shit going on. But we had a lot of good times after that. And it was a really cool, like, I don't want to be that guy, but it was a very Hispanic moment. We saw an issue, pulled everybody together, unlikely suspects as well. Had a few shots of tequila and just sent it into the night, man. We had fun. We had made memories. I still got the pictures from that hanging up. No, they're in a box in that room over there since we just moved. I got to put them back up. But you could see a younger, more fresh-faced us. I'm tossed, just hanging on my friends like this. It was a fun circumstance, man. It was a really cool, like, drinking with the family moment.
And I think
that actually
that
makes
was
me
like
want to
the
ask.
first time.
Like, what was
Oh,
that?
sorry. I think that was the first time I went to like a quinceañera. Yeah, I think that was the first time I went.
Damn, you waited late.
'Cause
Man.
I
I
know-
was doing that shit young.
Yeah, no, because you took Ian, I think, to one of your other cousins, like when we were like in like I think beginning of high school. But yeah, that was the first one I went to.
Yeah. That was a different. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it was cool. We had a good time, and I don't drink around family. I really don't like to. There's only like a few uncles where I could really. Here's a Bud Light. Let's shoot the shit and have a moment. But I don't like drinking around kids. I don't like drinking around grandparents. But that was like the one exception where we made it work. We had fun. We had a good time.
Yeah. So
like-
what's the question they want to ask us?
Yeah, like that. People always tell me that's weird that I don't like drinking around the family. Do you guys feel the same way? Different views, different like grow up. Like, whoa, any output on that? Input?
Those two start.
I'm kind of. I'm.
Go with the lizard.
Okay, I was going to say, my opinion, I don't have an issue with it. I've done it before, and I don't feel that uncomfortable with it. So there were nights where me and my dad would just drinking tequila. We're just drunk, and of course he gets drunk faster than I am because I am bigger than he is, and he'll just start spilling his guts, man. But that's just it for me.
I love you, mijo.
Exactly, that shit. That shit right there.
Are you listening?
Mirror.
Meh.
No, you mirror.
Wait, did he say beer or come here? Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Both. Yeah, mijo, give me a cerveza. Un Corona.
Do you know how much I appreciate you?
Dad, you've had enough. Ah. That shit.
Come here. You're not too old to hug your pa.
That's fucking great.
Dad, you're hugging the pillow. That's not me. Oh, you look just like you.
That's fucking
Honestly, with me, it depends on the family that I'm around, because I have the family that are non-drinkers. It just wasn't for them. Then I have my mother and her boyfriend now, whom my mom will have a glass of wine every now and again. She doesn't mind if I drink, but I try to minimize it, because God knows if the day that she lets me turn up, she's gonna have to carry her fucking gargantuan son, and I don't think she can do that at her ripe age of 57. So, especially when I went to my brother. I went to my family reunion as a recent. You guys know that. This is how innocent my mother and her boyfriend are. So we get to my brother and I. We get to our Airbnb, and my mom comes over with her dude. We meet for the first time, and all of a sudden, my mom comes into my room while I'm unpacking my shit, and she and her boyfriend are just like, "Hey, so when you guys are ready, we have something for you." And I'm like, "Uh-oh, what's going on here? I've lived alone for too long. What the fuck you plotting? You scheming? You gonna kill me? This is how we're doing it?" And then all of a sudden she was just like, "No, I was just gonna offer, like, if you guys want some hooch." When I hear hooch, I think
Woo, get the
toilet
shine
champagne
running.
that they make it. Exactly, I think toilet champagne that they make in prison with like shampoo and shit.
Ugh.
I go to the kitchen. I'm kind of excited. I'm like, I really want to know what my mother's take on hooch is, because you were a glass of red wine once every 3 months type of girl. What type of crazy shit are you into now? The hooch on the table was Jack Honey.
Hey, I'll take Jack Honey.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take Jack Honey too. I will as well.
Mhm.
But that's what my mother considered hooch.
Fair.
Yeah.
She drinks wine though. Anything that's dark is immediately. I don't know what that is. That's for them alcoholics.
So that's what I started chuckling in the kitchen. My mom was just like, "What's so funny?" And I had to teach my mom. I'm like, "Mom, this isn't a hooch. Hooch is prison alcohol or moonshine, depending on who's making it. This is just whiskey." Oh God. Is he all right? Oh
He's
yeah.
probably adjusting some stuff.
And he's back.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he goes again.
I fell. Mind your own business.
Did you lean back too far in your chair?
That's fun.
It is.
Yeah, so I basically had to sit there and like not teach, but like tell my mom like what hooch actually is, because this was just Jack Daniels, and I thought it was the most innocent thing I'd ever heard when she said, you can have some hooch if you'd like some." And so she would she gave me a rocks glass. She put 2 rocks in there and gave me a glass of hooch. And so we're sipping it nicely, watching Jeopardy, because for some reason, over the course of the 20, I'm 32, but of my actual cognitive memories, my mom and I's favorite show to watch was always Jeopardy, or anything on the Game Show Network, but preferred Jeopardy. But then, as I was saying, then I had the parents, not the parents, the relatives, where they are drinkers. Like one of my aunts, she is a drinker. Like, I'll go to her house and she'll hand me, she'll be like, "Beer, cocktail, ale, pilsner, vodka. What would you like? I have all of it." Yeah, you do. Jesus Christ. But when she gets loaded, she wants to sing. And if she doesn't know the words, she's that person to where she still wants to sing. But if she doesn't know the words, she will stare at your mouth and try to mimic the movements that your mouth are making.
Oh, that's so uncomfortable.
Like, what's that one Katy Perry song? Teenage Dreams? I think it was that one. She lost part of the chorus, and so she starts looking at my cousin's mouth, just like, "Oh, what is she saying? I need to make sure I can copy that." And as she's about to fall out of her chair, I'm like, Auntie, bring it back to center. I want to sing. Then sing. You don't need to lean
You
into
free bird.
cousin Brittany. Yeah, so with her, I don't mind drinking a little bit more, but then again, she's the partier, so I have to actually taper off because I might have to take care of her. Because at this point,
Yeah.
especially on this day, the men have separated from the women. They're all in my uncle's work shed where that's his man cave. That's where he does everything from car repairs to upgrades to any sort of passion project that involves anything with 2 to 4 wheels on it. And by passion project, he wants to put as many amplifiers or some sort of speaker system in it as humanly fucking possible. And I left to go check on them, especially since my mother's over there, who is still sober, with my aunt, whom is off her fucking rocker hammered. And so I'm just like, ladies, how we doing? My aunt sees her nephews walked in, and she was just like, oh my God, I missed you. Where have you been? In the shed with the other dude's auntie. She's so tall, baby. How much has auntie had? She just downed her 6th shot of vodka. Oh God, which one? The whipped cream pinnacle.
Ew.
God damn it.
Oh, what? Ew.
Ugh.
What?
Ooh.
You know she's gonna throw up, right? She can't have flavored alcohols. Why did you guys? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. Come on, auntie. We're gonna go throw up now. Come on. I'm not ready to. Never mind. Let's go find a bush. Let's go find the one that Tifa was vomiting into.
Just move over, Tifa. I'm sure you're next in line.
Move,
Fuck
bitch.
off, Cloud. You can wait.
Dude,
blonde
that
hair. Get the
Cloud
fuck outta
was
here.
so sad. His wig was falling off. His fucking cloak had puke all over it. He was not in a good mood.
I'm just. I wish I could see this a line of fantasy characters just fucking puking their guts out. Would have been fun. I would've
It's a
loved
spectacle, man. It stuck with me for a long time.
that.
Oh yeah, that image is burned into my brain. Like that is a core memory now.
So even though it wasn't Final Fantasy related, I think one of my favorite ones was I was at Anime Boston, and you see this Goku and Vegeta walk into the informal dance party. Informal
Not formal.
Sentinel.
Fuck off.
They walked in full cosplay, perfectly fine. Like the hair was perfect, the shoulder pads for Vegeta's suit was perfect. Everything was primping in place on both of their cosplays, and they were ready to go have the dance party. I think they went a little too hard in the paint based off of whatever the fuck they were consuming while they were in there. I was outside because I need to catch some fresh air. Because when you have roughly 5,000 people all in one location, literally nut to butt during a informal dance, you get hot really quickly. So I back out to go have some fresh air. I see the same Vegeta and Goku. They're being carried out on 2 people's shoulders like they just got ran through by half the crowd. One guy's completely missing his wig. And his bald cap that was holding it on is now half off his head, so his actual hair sticking out. One of Vegeta's shoulder pads is completely missing, and Goku's missing a boot, and he's missing the belt to his knee pads that are hanging off of his.
Concert.
And when he took out the belt was missing, his pants were hanging off his ass, and this is where if you took like in acute observation, he was wearing Adventure Time boxers.
Okay.
And these guys look like they've been going through it. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, are you guys okay? And Goku just looks up at me and he goes, "You don't want to know, man. We gotta get outside." And as their escorts are trying to take him outside, Vegeta's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna puke again." I can hold it though. I think I can do it. I can do it. Maybe not.
I can do it.
Maybe not.
Do it.
So that's again, and that's another thing is like, you know, just drinking stories at conventions, especially with the hotel parties. That shit goes absolutely
That shit gets wild.
crazy. Especially when a lot of hotels, they'll do like block discounts, like, hey, so we're gonna have this amount of rooms discounted for Anime Boston because we know, or insert convention here because we know we will sell them in quite literally 10 minutes as soon as they go live. Like, you have to book your shit early, or that's how you end up at a hostel.
Yeah. Well, AX is usually a year in advance. Usually, that's like the average. Oh, yeah.
Sack Anime literally will sell out within a week of them posting the rooms.
Yeah, so
But
you
at
get,
least
like,
that one's a little bit more
5
local.
to 6 months. Yeah, it's local. It's local. It's still getting big. It's not AX, but you know, it's getting there.
Oh, it's definitely in there.
Like PAX, AX, Anime Boston, and I believe I think it's Katsucon.
Katsucon's getting big.
Yeah, where you have to book your shit quickly because that block that they have will disappear very fast. And if you happen to get in that block and you want to go to sleep, I'd pack some Benadryl or a mallet and be prepared to concuss yourself because every single one of those rooms in that block are, and I guarantee you, turning up.
I just turn up with them. Fuck sleep. You're there to party. You're on vacation.
The fact that you can quite literally just knock on one of their doors and you could just be like, hey, so can I turn up? Fuck yeah, let's fucking go. Play
Knocks on
Caramel
door, holds up
Dancing.
green bottle. Jaeger! They're like, Jaeger! And they let you in. It's not that. It's easy.
There's a show up with the magic green bottle. You're in.
You're in.
But
Oh, here
Oh,
it
I
is.
think
there it is.
I think it's time to.
I was just about to
call
say
it,
we're
boys.
gonna. Yep, I was about to say let's wait till he gets back and I'll start doing the outro. We'll do him first that way in case he separates again. He has or at least already said bye. Now we just need to wait for death to come. Any moment now, fatty. All right, well,
Stop
how about
playing with
this?
the props.
Like, dude,
Play with
we're
shit.
recording here. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna roll with it.
I'm right here.
And
Oh shit! Hold up. The other
things
one
are floating in the background.
It's bad. Let's just go with it.
Yeah. On that note, ladies and gentlemen,
Sorry.
we're gonna conclude. We're gonna conclude this episode of the NoSkill podcast here. This was fun. I know we went on a little bit of a tangent about drugs and drug use, and again, I cannot stress this enough. We don't condone drugs, but at the end of the day, if you are a capable legal adult, you can make your own decisions. I just hope you stay completely safe about it. And when it comes to alcohol, please be 21 and please drink responsibly. Never try to just wing it and see what happens. That's how shit goes south very quickly. So please, everybody, take care of yourselves. Now, time to wheel through the boys. That sounded sus. Darth Maul. Say bye.
No, kind of on the same thing you said. If someone comes up offering you something, if you do not trust that person, do not take it. Please stay safe. But
And then moving on down the line to Meanie Greenie, Mikey.
I will say this in a very potentially hypocritical way because I've been telling stories about us being stupid. You should be out there drinking if you are going to and you are legally able to enjoy the people around you, to make good times, to tell good stories. Don't drink just to get thrashed. Don't drink just because you think you need it. What up, people? Yeah, I talk a little bit of shit to DJ, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a great time. And if you want to have a Truly, that's cool. If you want to have a Jaeger, I'm keeping an eye on your ass just because that's a sus choice. But
He
yeah,
brought the green
as long as you're
bottles.
out there
Watch
having
him.
fun. If you drink out the bottle, I'm definitely watching you. But yeah, as long as you're out there having fun, being safe, that's what it's all about. You can't lean too heavy into it because that's a problem. You can't shun people who do it because you're a stick in the mud. So find what works for you. Have fun, be safe, and we might run into you. It's a big world, and we're scattered all over the place.
Fuck yeah. All right, closing remarks. Any people's names you want to add to the death note?
Yeah, let's go with Jägermeister.
Alex Jones.
Okay, sure.
Anyways, Alex fucking Jones.
That was just kidding, by the way. He's already going through it.
I think you might have nearly killed Mike right there.
Other than just be careful
Oh, yeah,
with who
oh, yeah.
you accept stuff from. Make sure you can just down NyQuil like this man over here, and you can get yourself a good buzz.
Shut up.
Don't recommend it.
Don't recommend.
That is not the same.
He's actually sick right now.
Yeah, he is sick.
If you couldn't tell by
closing
my
remark-
sultry, seductive, congested voice. Fuck.
Come on, hit him with it. Oh,
I'm not dropping that right now. I'm about to pass out.
No, but closing remarks from me. I agree with Mikey. If you want to go out and drink, be responsible about it, but don't do it just because you want to get blacked out. Do it because all stories that you've heard of us, being goofballs and being stupid, but we were safe about it and we created memories. Create memories with people and have fun and, spread good vibes with people. Don't be that one dude that's so angry you have to punch a video game machine to prove you're tough. Okay. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. I want you guys to know that there's some buttons in the comment section down below. I advise that you do whatever the hell you want with them. And we will see you in the next one.